Hey, what's up everybody? It's WestSider here with another updated settings video. Anytime there's a new season in Apex, I like to keep you guys updated on what I'm using. So let's jump right into the video. So we're going to start off first with the gameplay settings. Interact prompt style, I like having this on default. This is going to be preference based. Compact is fine if you want less visual clutter. But in hints, I have that on. Crosshair damage feedback off. Damage numbers, highly recommend that you have this on stacking. And by the way, crosshair damage feedback, if you have this turned off, this is actually going to help you aim better because it reduces the visual clutter when you're shooting at targets. Ping opacity default, obituaries on, minimap rotation is off, weapon auto cycle on empty off, auto sprint is on. This is really helpful for movement and just keeping momentum and overall fluidity. Highly recommend that you guys keep auto sprint on. Double tap sprint off, jetpack control. This is preference based. It's pretty much for Valkyrie. I like having it on toggle. Incoming damage feedback, 3D. Some people like 2D. This is preference-based. This is not going to have a huge impact on your game. Taking damage closes death box or crafting menu. This is a really important setting. Highly recommend you guys have this off. If you guys need to do a shield swap, for example, and you get shot at and take a little bit of damage, if you have this turned on, it's going to force you out of that loot box. And you do not want that to happen, because if you need to get a shield swap, which could save your life in a fight, you want to make sure that you're able to get it. So by having this turned off, you could go and loot uninterrupted. You have to be careful, of course, because you don't want to get beamed hard when you are looting. But yeah, definitely have this turned off. Off-screen portraits, this is preference-based. I like having it turned off. Pop-up, turned off. Streamer mode, anonymous mode. All of these settings right here are going to be preference-based. So these are not going to have a huge impact on your actual gameplay. Performance display, me personally, I like having it on. I like knowing how my game's running, as well as seeing my ping to see if there's any server issues. So let's head on over to the controller settings. Button layout, I play on default. Some people like to switch up their button layout or their buttons a little bit. Me personally, I play on default. Stick layout, default, interact reload button, tap to use and reload. Crouch button, I like using toggle. Some people, if you like bunny hopping in the game, you're going to need to put this on hold. Me personally, I don't really have any use for bunny hopping, so I keep this on toggle. Aim button, hold. Survival slot button, on. Adaptive triggers, I have this turned off. Trigger dead zones, none. Menu cursor speed, I do recommend that you guys turn this up a little bit to help you loot a bit faster, navigate through, like menus a bit faster. I wouldn't recommend putting this too high though, but I definitely do recommend turning it up. And now over to the controller settings that you guys are probably here for. I play on 4-3 linear, small look dead zone. So some people like playing on no dead zone. It does give you stick drift. Let me show you what I'm talking about. So right now you can see that my screen is moving and I'm not even touching my controller. That's what happens when you play on no look dead zone. If I play on small, it goes away. Now, if you really want to push yourself and you're playing the game a lot more seriously, look dead zone will increase the skill ceiling a little bit, but personally, small is also perfectly fine. These are probably the best controller settings in the game that a lot of players use. I play on 4-3 linear. Currently using small look dead zone. Might want to switch to none in the future possibly, but for now I'm using small. You guys can experiment with yourself if you want to use none. Movement dead zone is small, inverted look off, vibration, I like having this off. If I have it turned on, for me personally, it kind of distracts me. ALCs, I do not use ALCs. I used to use ALCs. If you're super good on controller and you really want to fine-tune your sensitivity, you can go and mess with these, but me personally, I do not use ALCs. Per optic settings, I don't use these. I have them on default. Reason why I have them on default is because I like having that consistent speed when I'm aiming down sights. This can be good if you're using snipers, for example, if you want to improve your tracking and maybe, track targets a bit more quickly. But for me personally, I don't like messing with these. I like having consistency, so I have these turned off. So let's head on over to the video settings. This is not going to apply to you if you play on console. If you are on PC, this will. Display mode, full screen, aspect ratio, native. Some people like having a stretched res. That's going to be preference. Resolution, I play on 1080p. Brightness, I recommend turning this up a little bit. Field of view, I play on 104 FOV. I definitely recommend that you play on at least 100. FOV ability scaling is disabled. Sprint view shake is minimal. Over to the advanced settings. VSync disabled. Enabled plus boost. This setting right here is going to be preference based. I've been using TSAA. Some people like having it turned off. For me, I feel like TSAA helps make the game look a bit more cleaner. It's kind of hard for me to play with it turned off. For some reason, I'm not quite used to it. But that's going to be preference based. Everything else is set literally to the lowest setting. And the main reason is to boost your performance and increase your FPS. Audio settings. The only thing that I would really recommend over on the audio settings is having your sound effects volume set to 100%, because you want to make sure that you can hear all of the important sounds in the game, like footsteps and explosions. Dialogue volume, music volume. I recommend turning this down quite a bit to help you hear more of the important sounds in the game. And that is pretty much it for the settings video, guys. I hope this video helped you guys out. Please smash that like button. Please subscribe. And I will catch you guys on the next upload. Peace out.
Reload. Tango down. Ready for bear. Reloading. Down. Leveled up. Better lock down an upgrade. Upgrades locked and loaded.
Recharging my shield. Come on. Healing my wounds.
Contact. Shield. Reloading.
Reloading. Ready, set, go. Planting safety.
Fire. Giving him the chin. That was the whole squad. Tank. Enemy spotted. Near me. Frag out. Smoke out. Frag out.
Grenade out.
Smoke out.
I died.
Giving it. You'll be alright. I got you.
Nailed that whole squad. Time.
Spotted. Double timing it. Smoke out. Giving my shield. Target over there.
Faster. Yo, cracked an enemy shield. Charging on my shields.
That was the whole squad. No quarter given.
45 seconds to ring close, amigos. Don't make me carry you.
Give me a second. Giving him the chimney.
I downed an adversary.